Okay guys, so we are heading to the hospital. I was supposed to put a bandage on there, but I forgot, so I got bandages with me though, so should be fine. Hey guys, I'm literally in sweat. I can't. Alright guys, so I made it inside the room. It's like a super small room. Like, why? These are the 2 chairs, and then that's it. Like, what? This is a computer, me, you know, on the bed, and then literally that's it. Anyways, I got my height checked. Oh my god, I can't breathe, yo. Anyways, I got my height checked, my weight, my blood pressure, and was asked some questions. Now I'm just waiting for someone to come in. I'm gonna need a hospital gown because I need to take off my top since my back is what's being checked today. So let's see how that goes. Hey guys, so as y'all can see, I'm in the gown. My back is unwrapped and without bandages. I'm like naked from here. But yeah, I was just asked some like general questions, and now the derm is gonna come in. I'm gonna try to vlog mainly just like the audio so y'all can hear a bit, but you'll see. Okay guys, so my mom went to go to this other clinic to drop off some paperwork for my brother. I'm wearing my Justin Bieber and Ariana Grande mask, and I don't know if I've been using it too much or what, but at first it would fit me like really well, but now it fits me big, as y'all can see. But yeah, so the appointment went really well. Overall, I know it's like a really weird vlog, but the main reason why I'm doing this video is to give you guys a health update on how things have been for me, and the recent like IG post that I did, which I'll insert somewhere on the screen later on. And yeah, for now I think I don't have much more to do, honestly. And I did want to like record inside the appointment, but then I realized that like it would be hard to understand without context, and so it would just be a random audio, like a random appointment. So I just didn't see like it would fit properly, but I will be elaborating. If I haven't said yet, I did come to dermatology for my back to be checked. I will be coming again on October 1st for them to check everything from head to toe. But right now my back has been my main priority. So yeah, my back is hurting, so I'm gonna take meds. It's currently 11:50. Chances are I won't make it to class.
How you doing?
I'm good. How about you?
All right. Are you eating okay?
Yeah, eating is good, fine.
Did I put in the tube?
Yeah.
You recognize the experience with the doctor?
Yeah.
So,
And my brothers too.
your brother, and someone looks after that.
Yeah, I still have, if I can eat, fine.
You got you on some special medicine?
Oh, special meds?
Medicine.
No.
And the skin settle down? Has it?
It's been okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Nice seeing you.
And you.
Hi, can I have a venti caramel frap? No whipped cream, please. Thanks. No, it's fine. Alright guys, so I just made it home and like settled. I'm gonna give you guys a health update. I'll like sit down and talk to y'all and just go more in depth as to what my appointment was about today. I know so far I didn't really get like any medical, I guess, like any clinical content like at the hospital, whatever. I guess, I don't know, I thought it would go different. Also, you guys, my lips look like I've gotten lip filler again, but like I haven't. So I just got like free lip filler overnight. What even is life? Okay guys, so I am back home, as you guys can see. So as you guys know, EB is very serious. EB does stand for epidermolysisbullosa, which mainly focuses on the skin and the well-being of the external aspect of your body. But if you guys have been following me for a while, or if you guys are well informed about what epidermolysisbullosa is, either through my videos or your personal knowledge, whatever the case may be, you guys would know that EB is more than just a skin condition, and I've been trying to show that in the most educational but at the same time open-minded way. It is very difficult having a skin condition because especially EB, because people judge EB based on other skin conditions, in which in those cases their condition can't lead to other more aggressive conditions. However, people just can't understand that it's not just my hands and feet, and it's not just little cuts here and there. It's my blood, my organs, my bones. I get infections. But I get it, you know, when you first meet me or when you first hear about me, oh, well, she has a skin condition. So, you know, it's not like when you learn about someone and you hear like maybe a more common illness in which you are more educated about, and you already know that that certain illness brings all these symptoms, right? So I get it. I understand why people can't understand the severity of EB. I'm fine now, so I don't want you guys to worry and like, oh my gosh, she like, you know, I'm fine now. I am fine now, which is why I finally got the strength to like sit down and talk about this. While it was going on, I think only 5 people knew, and that's including my family. So like not many of my friends knew about this. Because I wanted to keep it like very low key, because I don't like to worry people, especially because I didn't know what was going on. My doctors didn't know what was going on. So I'm like, how can I say something so serious if I don't even have the answers myself? EB can lead to many things that can potentially affect all the things that I have just mentioned, like the bones, organs, etc. Those things. As you get older, with my kind of EB, which is recessive dystrophic, which is the second most severe form, as you get older, you have the possibility of either getting worse or getting better. I personally feel that I am in between. Some things did get better, but in a lot of things I have just like rapidly progressed. Sometimes I just really hate EB. And the reason why people say it's life-threatening is because, you know, EB is life-threatening. You know, EB itself, I guess, if you wanna label it in the mildest case, it won't lead to such extreme. However, EB has the potential, and it's such a strong condition and debilitating condition that it can attract so many things. One being like skin cancer or very serious infections. And I mean, having an infection, because of EB it's not cute. It can affect you in the long term. I have always been prone to infections because that's just how EB is. Some people get infections, not as often, but for whatever reason, as I have gotten older, I have noticed that I've been getting more and more infections. And yeah, I mean, that's just a fact. The last few days of May, I got a wound on my back, which was like the size of a coin. It wasn't that big, it wasn't that painful, it was just there. I was still wearing like my bras, I was still wearing whatever I wanted. It was there, and it was just, to me, it was just another wound, another nothing to worry about type of thing. In June, it just got like, in just like less than 2 weeks, it went from a coin to half of my back without skin. No skin, like nothing. You guys see this, it has scarring and whatnot, but it has skin, nothing is open. Okay, well, in terms of my back, the right side of my back had no skin. I started to notice signs of like an infection. So, and I'm very quick to that because I'm just used to them, and it just looks different from the typical ones. So I emailed my doctor and I sent a picture, and we agree on to do antibiotics for 2 weeks that I have taken previously and worked great and was always successful, etc. July comes, I noticed that sure, my back looked cleaner, the wound looked cleaner, but the wound was still there. Half of my back still had no skin, and by that point, sleeping had become impossible. My whole summer, I went without sleep. Like, you guys would see me on social media or like post selfies or whatever, but I was on no sleep because I could not lay down. Laying down, it made my back bleed like crazy, and it was such painful like position to be in. So I would sleep, sure, but just for like 2 hours, then I would wake up for 3 hours in pain. I would take medication and it would kind of help, but not really. So it was a mess. I could not sleep, and even sitting down was unbearable because I couldn't put my back straight. If I was hunched down like this, it would hurt. Laying down would hurt. Trying to grab things would hurt because you're kind of stretching that area. I mean, everything, like my whole mobility and activities changed. I mean, I even posted on Facebook groups of EB, and I reached out to like people, and I was like, what do you use? What do you recommend? Because by that point, all my typical ointments were not working. Washing the wound was not working. I mean, nothing was working. And in that last week of July, I emailed my doctor about something, and she asked how my back is doing. And I sent in a picture to her and my dermatologist, and they said, you know what, your back has been a pain in the ass basically all summer. It has been open for way too long. You already tried one set of antibiotics, it did not work. The next step is to do a biopsy. So if you guys saw, which I'm going to attach a screenshot of, if you guys saw this post that's on here somewhere on my Instagram, that day I was getting a skin biopsy. I was getting checked for 2 things. I was going to get a culture which is when they put a swab on the wound, they swab the wound and check for infections. If you don't know what a biopsy is, it's when they take off some skin and they biopsy it, they check it. And I mean, you can imagine just how painful that was because it's an open wound. It's not like this where, you know, there's no open sore, there's no opening. So yeah, that was extremely painful. That was horrible. And they were checking for skin cancer. The first time ever getting checked for skin cancer, ever. In only my 20 years of life, having to get checked for skin cancer is something that you don't expect, that you don't even know how to process. I mean, it's something that can change your life so drastically that it's like, holy crap, like, is this really happening right now? So I was like everywhere. And I had already had not a cancer scare, but I was already gonna have a skin biopsy on my right foot in March, like right before the lockdown. But then it got better. Like, my foot got better. I even talked about it in one of my videos. Well, this time it did not get better. I had to wait 3 days to get the results. So those 3 days, I was all over the place. I was emotional. I was worried. I was in pain. But in also those 3 weeks, I was given 2 new medications to try just for in the meantime. Then a Thursday like afternoon, my dermatologist calls me with the results, and I can, you know, thankfully share that no skin cancer was found on my back. So that was an obvious relief. But they did find like 2 different infections on my back. So since then, I am currently on my 5th antibiotic. The reason why is because they know the infection that I have, but the wound has been so stubborn. It just does not want to heal. So when I got the biopsy, I got 2 medications. Then I stopped those 2 the day I got the results. The day after I got the results, I started a new medication. So that's already my 4th antibiotic, if you're counting the one in June. I checked in again and I emailed them again a picture of my back, and they said, you know what, we still need more healing, like that it needs to close, so we have to get it to close. So then just a week ago, as of today that I'm filming this, a week ago, I started my 5th medication for this back of mine, and I started 2 new ointments. At this point, I'm just like, God, like, what is going on with my back? Because I'm on my 5th medication. I'm now even trying ointments that have to be prescribed. And I've just become desperate. A week later of using now that 5th antibiotic and those 2 new ointments, I can say that, like, my back is like 80% better. I mean, I went from having no skin on my right side. So you guys see this circle size of a mirror? So this is how big my wound is now. And if you guys think this is like biggish, I mean, it was nothing like this. It was like I said, my whole right side had no skin. I'm finally getting my back better. Yeah, I got really worried for a second, but like false alarm. And it's not to say that it won't happen again, right? Because I still have EB and I'm growing up, and that's just the reality of things. As I grow up, I have more chances of getting these other complications, such as the one I got checked for, which I hate saying. I hate saying it because it's such a big word, and when I would tell my friends, I mean, they just worry, you know, and I don't like making people worry because I always put like my strong and like my positive face, but I mean, deep down, I was overwhelmed. I don't want to say devastated, but I was very sad that I had to get checked for such big thing. I am doing much better. I thank every one of you who messaged me on Instagram that day and throughout those weeks. It really meant a lot to me because you guys didn't even know what I was going through, but y'all were there for me, and that means a lot. Yeah, my back is not fully healed yet, but we are getting there. I have hope now. I am gaining more hope that we will get there. And that's not to say it will never open back. I can heal it tomorrow and then the following day it can open back up. But yeah, I just wanted to give this health update now that I felt like ready to share, now that I'm finally seeing some improvement. The appointment that I had today was for dermatology, just to follow up. She did have a plan to apply a different ointment that can only be applied in clinic, but since it's doing so much better, she just wants me to continue the 2 ointments at home and the current medication until it's fully closed. So fingers crossed, you guys. But that will be all for today. I hope you guys I don't want to say enjoy it, but you know, I guess, I don't know, liked watching me, and I guess, yeah, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe, and I am hanging in here. I'm doing fine, I promise. And I thank you guys for watching all my videos. Y'all don't even know, all those videos, all my recent pictures that I have uploaded have been like without missing skin on my back, and it's just been horrible. But I do it because it distracts me from my pain, and it gives me something to do, and it motivates me. So I thank you guys for supporting all of that. And I hope to see you guys next time. Please feel free to subscribe if you haven't or like this video. Y'all can comment anything you want. I always read those and I always reply. And yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.